Welcome back, everyone. Let's solve LeetCode 33, search and rotated sorted array. There is an integer array nums sorted in ascending order with distinct values, so no duplicates. Prior to being passed to your function, nums is possibly left rotated at an unknown index k, such that the resulting array is nums of k plus 1, all the way up to nums of n minus 1, and it's 0 indexed, right? So don't let the explanation confuse you. When we look at the examples, it'll make a lot more sense. So for example, if we have these values here and it's left rotated by 3 indices, notice how if we go bring this 4, 1, 2, 3, now we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, 1, 2. So given the array nums after the possible rotation and an integer target, return the index of target if it is in nums, or -1 if it is not in nums. You must write an algorithm with log n runtime complexity. Bingo, right there. Log n runtime complexity and sorted array, immediately you have to be thinking the algorithm for this is binary search. So if we look at these examples, here the target is 0, and notice how the rotation happens here, right? It goes from a peak, a high 7, to a low 0. So this side is sorted, this side is sorted. So we return index 4, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where the target 0 value is. Over here, the target is 3. 3 doesn't exist, so -1. Over here, the target is 0. It also doesn't exist, so -1. So edge cases and constraints here, we know that during the interview we have to ask questions like this. The size of the nums is guaranteed to be at least 1, and the values are unique, so no duplicates. And nums is an ascending array that is possibly rotated, right? So let's go to the drawing board to get a better understanding of the approach that we're going to use here. Like I mentioned, right, we're going to use binary search. First and foremost, we have a left, or you can say low, we have a mid, and then we have a right, or you can call that high, okay? The very first check is we need to figure out, are we on the left bound or the right bound, okay? So the left bound means nums of left, this value, is less than or equal to nums of mid, okay? All right? Otherwise, that means that we are on the right bound, right? Okay? Once we figure out our bound, then we can ask ourselves, is the target now, is it in between this bound or is it in between this bound, right? And once we figure out those two checks, that's the solution right there. So I have the function signature already up. Let's go ahead and draw out this code so you have a better visual representation. So first and foremost, we need a left pointer, set that equal to 0, and we need a right pointer, set that equal to the len of the nums minus 1 to get us the very last index, correct? Okay, great. So this will be our left, and we can call this here our right, okay? So we can enter into this while loop. So while left is less than or equal to right, okay? In binary search, we immediately check, right? Well, actually before the check, we need to have our mid pointer. So mid is equal to left plus right, okay? Floor division by 2. In Java, you can just do a regular divide by 2 because it does the floor, right? Okay, so we just created that mid pointer. Let's display that. So the mid will be here, right? Because index right plus left, 6 plus 0, 4 division by 2 gives us 3, okay? All right, so in binary search, we can immediately check if nums at the index of mid is equal to the target, we'll just return the index, right? Remember, we're not returning the value, we're returning the index. So we just return mid, okay? All right, well, now we gotta figure out, are we on the left bound, right? Or are we on the right bound, okay? So that's very simple. So we say L if, right? Because there's only three cases. Either we get the target, we're on the left bound, or we're on the right bound, okay? So L if nums of left is less than or equal to nums of mid, okay? Then we know we're on the left bound, okay? So we say if nums of left is less than or equal to the target, right? And the target is less than or equal to nums of mid, we know the target has to be this side, right? Okay, if that's the case, then we're gonna say right is equal to mid minus 1. If that's not the case, though, then we have to go explore the other side, which is left is equal to mid plus 1, okay? I hope this is making sense so far. We have one last case, right? We checked the left bound, now let's try the right bound, okay? So we'll say else, which means we're on the right bound, right? And let's fix that indentation a little bit more, okay? So else, if our target now is in between nums of mid, right? And the last value and that side of the sorted array, right? We simply say left is equal to mid minus 1, right? Sorry, I meant to say left is equal to mid plus 1, right? And then else, we have to go explore the other side where we say right is equal to mid minus 1. And if we don't find the value, remember guys, we're gonna just return -1, right? If the value doesn't exist, okay. All right, I'll do a walkthrough so this makes complete sense, okay? So let's start off. We have our left, we have our right, okay? Left here, right here. While left is less than or equal to right, that's true. Mid is equal to left plus right for division by 2. We have that, okay? Is nums of mid equal to the target? Well, nums of mid is 7, target is 0, so this does not happen, okay? If nums of left is less than or equal to mid. Well, 4 is less than or equal to 7, so we come here, okay? So now we're inside of this case. If nums of left is less than or equal to target, so we're trying to see, does the target now lie in this bound or this bound? Well, this does not hold, right? So we say else left is equal to mid plus 1. Come here, back inside this loop, have to recalculate our mid, which now becomes 4 plus 6 for division by 2 gives us 5, okay? So we ask ourselves, is nums of mid equal to target? No, it's not, right? It's equal to 1. And that's not the target, okay? If nums of left is less than or equal to nums of mid, okay, that's looking promising. 0 is less than or equal to 1, okay? If nums of left is less than or equal to target, and target is less than or equal to nums of mid, oh, that's looking promising, right? Right is equal to mid minus 1. So right is here now. We're back inside this while loop. Mid gets recalculated, so let's see if I can squeeze these down just a tad bit more. Okay, so mid gets recalculated, and now everything is at index 4, which when we get here, that's our return value, right? Okay, so I'll do the walkthrough again for this example, and I think it's gonna make a lot more sense, okay? So we have right, left, mid, okay? All right, so this case doesn't hold, right? Is less than or equal to mid, so we're here. If nums of left is less than or equal to target, it is, and target is less than or equal to mid, right? Look at target is 5. That's greater than or equal to this 4, and it's less than or equal to this 7, right? So now we say right is equal to mid minus 1. Come here. Remember, we get back inside this while loop, the mid gets recalculated. So mid is here now. And we notice that ends up being our answer, right? So let me actually write in. So this happened at index 4. This happens at index 0, okay? So yeah, we'll be returning that index, okay? Why don't you guys create your own nums array and try the example by yourself? We could do an example where the target is not found. This is very small. edge case, so you could even try this as well. With that being said, let's go ahead and navigate to LeetCode so I can type up the code, okay? All right, so first and foremost, like I mentioned, we need a left pointer. We also need a right pointer to point at the last value in the array. While left is less than or equal to right, okay? We're gonna go ahead and calculate our midpoint. For division that by 2, if nums of mid is equal to the target, then we just return mid, which is that index, right? If nums of left is less than or equal to nums of mid, that means we are on the left bound, right? If nums of left is less than or equal to the target, and the target is less than or equal to nums of mid, that means left side, right? So we say right is equal to mid minus 1. Otherwise, it has to be on the right side, so we bump our left pointer to be equal to mid plus 1, okay? All right. Otherwise, that means we are on the right side, right? So we're gonna say if nums of mid is less than or equal to the target, which is less than or equal to, and I should say less than or equal to nums of right, then we say left is equal to mid plus 1, else we have to explore the other side, which is right is equal to mid minus 1. And then if we can't find anything, we'll just return a -1 here. And that is the solution. Let's run these initial test cases. Let's submit it. And we pass everything back to the drawing board to discuss the time. So the time complexity here is equal to big O of log n, right? Binary search, because our pointers are splitting in half the array at each check, right? Okay. The space here is big O of 1, constant, right? We're not using any extra memory. And with that being said, whatever platform you're on, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.